Hello everybody and welcome to the United Stand. Jadon SANCHO has been linked heavily with Manchester United this summer, and today we're going to look at the 5 reasons why Jadon SANCHO is perfect for Manchester United. Reason 1, look at the image on my left and you'll see that Manchester United are missing a right-hand sided player. The missing piece of the puzzle, who knows, but factually, evidentially, and with your own eyes, Manchester United over the last couple of years have been lacking in that right-hand sided position. We don't create that much from that side compared to when Rashford plays on the left. Symmetry is needed if you're going to develop as a side, and Jadon SANCHO would fill that perfectly. I think, look, Matt has tried it, Dan James, Lingard, they're not right-hand sided players of quality. And I think in Aaron Wan-Bissaka, we do have, for me, the best defensive right-back in Europe. But ahead of him, it's almost dead space. We need that right-hand sided player desperately, and Jadon SANCHO, for me, is the perfect person for it. But it's not just about Jadon SANCHO. There are other options out there. But I think in Jadon SANCHO, it's also very important to consider his age. 19, coming up for 20, but the rest of that United side, most of it is 25 years or under. I think in that ideal team I've got on the left there, and you know, people might argue about a couple of places, Pogba's 27, Fred's 27, Maguire's 27. The goalkeeper's irrelevant really, because goalkeepers don't really get into their prime until their 30s. Jadon SANCHO, whilst being the best candidate for the right-hand side position, is also young. So he brings the average side down as well, which is very important when United are talking about the future and building a team. You're building a team with a very young average age, and Jadon SANCHO certainly suits that position. Reason 2, the stats of Jadon SANCHO. And not only the stats of Jadon SANCHO, but the mentality of Jadon SANCHO. Jadon SANCHO left Manchester City, a Premier League club, to go abroad and play first-team football. He didn't want to stay at Manchester City earning a decent wage, living off crumbs and in relation to performances and appearances. Phil Foden, he's gone to Dortmund, he's played first team football, he's been in title races, he's played Champions League football, and he's proven himself. And those stats on my left there, they are for this season in the Bundesliga and the Champions League. 16 goals, 17 assists, a very good pass rate, averages 2 shots on goal per game, and also, more importantly for me, creates 2 key passes per game, and key passes I mean like 2 big chances really. So Jadon SANCHO, statistically, I don't think there's anybody that can offer more. We've spoken about his age already, but he's primed to come back to the Premier League and suit Manchester United. Currently valued about £100 million as well, but it's the potential that reason 3 for me. The potential of Jadon SANCHO is reason 3. We know he's a good player, but look at that picture there. He could be a £200 million player. And even adjusting his stats slightly for the Premier League, because it's 16 and 17 in the Bundesliga, even if you drop that by 30%, 10 goals, 12 assists in the Premier League still would put him as one of the best right-hand sided players in Europe, because he'd be doing it in the Premier League. And it's not just about the stats that he'd bring to Manchester United as well. It's about the potential of the player. This is a young player who many agree, if he continues along the trajectory, will be up there as one of the top 5 players in the world. One of the top 5 players in the world for Manchester United. So I think that buying Jadon SANCHO makes sense on many levels. And for me, it's always about the football. But this is a player that can be up there with an Mbappe. He can be up, hopefully a Marcus Rashford and Anthony Martial as well. Maybe a Neymar. But there aren't many players of Jadon SANCHO's quality coming through at the moment. And the potential of him, and also, let's not forget, the potential value of him is very, very important as well. Also, reason 4, this is a player that wants to leave Dortmund. This is a player that wants to come to Manchester United. This is a player that sees development of his career at Manchester United, an opportunity to walk straight into a team. Liverpool can't give him the right-hand side. Real Madrid can't give him the right-hand side. Manchester City, Chelsea, can they really give him the right-hand side? As we said in reason 1, there is an absolute void there. There is an opportunity for an ambitious player, a very, very well-structured mindset player who will want to go somewhere where he can play first-team football. And that opportunity is there. If we snooze on this deal, in a year's time, the value, and I think the price is right as well, and forget the financial crisis, the price of Jadon SANCHO, however it's adjusted, £100 million is a fair price for Jadon SANCHO. If we don't get him this summer and he continues to do what he will do, because he won't, he's not going to get any worse, he's going to get better, then suddenly in a year's time Real Madrid will look and maybe PSG will look, and maybe Man City will look, and maybe Liverpool will look, and his price will have gone up. Now is the perfect time for Jadon Sancho, when he's looking at Manchester United, when his value is about right for us to do the deal, and we can bring him in and nurture him even more. And reason 5 for me is this. Reason 5 is that this would be the complete Manchester United side when you look at it with one signing. This would send out a message to the rest of the world that Manchester United mean business. This would be a team that you can look at and go, this is heading towards a title. This is a side that can challenge for Champions League. So for me, Jadon Sancho, reason 5, is the complete piece of the jigsaw. Not just filling the right-hand side, as I said in reason 1, but also sending the message out that if we decide next summer that we want a top-class midfielder, a top-class striker, they look at that team and see balance. They look at that team, they see a vision. They look at that team and they're excited. This right-hand side position for Manchester United is a hole. And it's a hole that when you fill it, not only fills the right-hand side, but it fills the whole team. It's similar to what Bruno's done in that number 10 attacking position. It's made the whole team better. And I think Wan-Bissaka is our player of the year this year. Imagine what he would be like with symmetry down the right-hand side that the left-hand side's got. With a player ahead of him doing the attacking work, it will make the whole team better. And it will send that message out that Manchester United mean business. And that, for me, is 5 reasons why Jadon Sancho is an essential dream signing for Manchester United this summer. Smash a like on the video if you like it. We are back tonight with a Champions League 99 watch-along. Make sure you join us live at 7 o'clock. I'll speak to you all soon.